talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal families? Everybody good? Everybody cool? Everybody clean? Come on. Everybody crisp. And you know the final one. Is everybody irate? Jay's in the Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit. You see it over there. You see it over there. You see it over there. That's just really to cover my bald head. Gets cold in my house. Let's talk, baby. Let's talk. We're going to cover two topics. Two, not one, but two topics today. We're going to go through the basics. Casting call. To all my handsome men, make sure you got one of them beautiful beards like I used to have. They having a casting call. To all my beautiful ladies, they got a casting call. Postal Service is inviting employees to audition for upcoming advertising campaigns, okay? Employees who are selected to participate could be featured in a variety of ads, including TV commercials. See yourself on TV? The casting call is open to all employees. No prior acting experience is required. The USPS employee casting website has instructions on creating and submitting audition videos and uploading current headshot. Employees who have trouble accessing the site from a postal computer should try using a personal device or a home computer. The employees casting website is accessible year-round because they're always doing commercials. USPS conducts advertising campaigns throughout the year and need on-screen participation from its workforce. Employee submissions will be reviewed on a rolling basis. Filming for the 2024 ads is expected to start in January. Employees who have questions should email USPS casting support at mrm.com. All right. This is on the USPS link.usps.com. You can go on there if you want to try and be, put your face on there. Just even if you got a little picture, get it on there, baby. All right. Enough with that. That'd be cool. Some people got them that they need to get it out there. You never know. Might get you out of the post office. Gotta look. USPS finalizes environmental review on new fleet, test out new vehicles. Now, we've been talking about these new vehicles. I ain't seen one yet. Actually, they are working their way around the country. I'm gonna put a couple pictures of these new vehicles up. They are having the next generation delivery vehicles, which were the ones that's going to be built by Oshkosh Defense. Those are the funny ones that look like the little fake car. They have 14,500 right-hand drive commercial off-the-shelf vehicles with internal combustible engines and 31,980 left-hand or right-hand drive, either COTS or NGDV, of which 66% would be BEVs. Anyway, so I'm not going to read the whole article. The second one that they talked about was this Ford E-Transit van that they have invested in these things. The Postal Service expected to begin receiving vehicles only 2 months after the expected date of the ROD, that's what it's called, indicated the purchase was no longer contingent on an environmental review. A lot of the stuff has to do with the environment, so they are very hesitant with buying things because everybody wants to, freaking sue us for not following these new things. Anyway, they says they have a bunch of gas-powered off-the-shelf vehicles, and they've been delivered. Now that the ROD is out, the lawsuits are expected to resume. They also have this new test driving the C250. It says it's possible some of the off-the-shelf vehicles will be the same one chosen by Canada Post Office for its new fleet. So Canada's Post Office already has these. The C250 step van built by Morgan Olson in Virginia. It informed unions in October. It informed unions and management associations that it was launching its pilot to test the C250. They're testing these already. The pilot runs from November 13th, 2023, that is passed, to February 16th of 2024 in 6 cities. Just not clear which cities. Not everybody watches us. It says, but according to a Facebook post, in one of the cities is in Colorado somewhere near Denver. The C250, which is built on a Ford F-150 chassis, is available with both traditional gas engine and electric model, etc., etc. Then we have some pictures of what it looks like. The jump seat in the front is pretty good. It's pretty good. It says the NALC, so the National Association of Carriers, has detailed the first-hand description of the 250. The vehicle has all sorts of modern features, like a key fob to unlock the doors, which is normal, and to start the engine. Okay. Heated driver's seats, cook your ass. LED lighting for the cabin and cargo areas, a control switch for the vehicle between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, a monitor above the steering wheel with video feeds from cameras installed above the passenger side, cargo, and rear doors of the vehicle as well. So you can get into this thing from a couple different ways. I'm throwing up some pictures here. It is a right-hand drive model, the same height as the current long life vehicle, but 4 feet longer. So it has more than twice as much storage, twice as much storage as the LLV. Cabin area has jump seats that also fold down into a tray for mail handling. There is no interior door connecting the cabin area to the cargo section, so the carriers need to enter through the roll-up shutter doors on the rear and side. There are more details here. So here's a couple pictures. I'm gonna throw these bad boys up. It says, according to the USPS notification, as part of the pilot city, and rural carrier employees will be provided a survey form to offer their input and suggestions. Like that's really gonna matter. It asks employees to rate the vehicles on various functions, including noise and vibration, maneuverability, going forward, backing up, and turning, the instrument panel, lighting, and cargo area, driver's side visibility, heater and AC, safety systems, and shelving and capacity. The notification doesn't say this, but the Postal Service may be also testing the canoe. I put a video up, I don't know, a couple months ago with this canoe vehicle, the LDV 130 and the 190 electric cargo vans, both of which were apparently spotted at a USPS research and engineering site in Fairfax, Virginia, along with some C250s. There's more. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I'm putting these vehicles up, these pictures up for you guys to see. So you guys are going to get a lot of new vehicles. And when I find out, because before anybody drives any of these new vehicles, what'll happen is we have to get trained. All the driving safety instructors have to get trained on these vehicles. They'll probably fly us out somewhere, I don't know. And then they'll have us start to train these people, I assume. And somebody's going to spill the beans and tell me about it. But this, I want to say it's good, but then again, who knows right about now? But what I'm seeing from my perspective, and I could be totally wrong, is these vehicles are larger in capacity with the cargo space for packages. Think about it, for packages, because we're not getting more mail, we're getting more parcels. And this is all part of his scheme to make us transform into some form of parcel delivery service, basically. You know, the little LLVs, they don't hold that much. You know, the Dodge Pro vans, Pro Masters, you know, they hold enough, but they're pretty tall. So when they have the canoe, they're the same height. They have this new thing here. This is nice. I keep telling you guys, this is nice. You can load it from the side, the 250. It's about the same height, but it's longer. And then they have this electric Ford E Transit van, which seems to look like, to me, like a shorter version of the ProMaster. You know, all you guys are going to complain about certain things. Obviously, nothing's going to be good for anybody. Everybody's going to have a complaint because that's just the postal worker way. I get it. But even when they had the Metris vans out, I know carriers refused to get in the Metris, and I didn't understand why before, but now that I've driven them, I get it. You know, the door is thicker, which makes it difficult to reach to put your stuff in the mailbox. And you can't go and reach the cargo area from inside. So technically we've got spoiled. So that little cage there, it's kind of funny. And the complaints, you know, I hear them, but I'm like, yo, but you got AC, man. What's AC, man? I just, man, can't even read it. Hey, it is what it is. So no matter what they get, I'm sure everybody's still going to complain. But the good thing is it's not as that big funky looking ugly thing that not everybody's going to get the next generation delivery vehicles from Oshkosh, or there's going to be an assortment. However you guys look at it, I want you to realize just because you are instilled or set in your ways, the change is coming. And I want you to remember that before we had LLVs, there were Jeeps. Think about that. There were Jeeps and they got phased out. And before that, there was another vehicle. And before that, and we came from the horses, remember? Horse, buggy, and carriage. That's it. So we got to get with the times and make it do what it do. The one thing that I noticed, because I actually saw one of these next generation delivery vehicles from Oshkosh, is that the door is thin and you don't have to have the window fully open to deliver your mail. So it actually protects you from the elements when it's raining. So they thought that through, which is good because, you know, if you got a little latch that you can just kind of pop your arm in and out of, that's good. But again, there's going to be plenty of complaints, but you can read this article yourself if you choose to and see some of these vehicles and click them and, you know, discover some more information if you go to SaveThePostOffice.com. Now, SaveThePostOffice.com has a ton of things. I get a lot of my information from them. I'm sure it's a person that, you know, just posted it and made their own, you know, their own type of website, but it serves its purpose. We got to keep the Christmas jams going. And it gives you a lot of information. So there's somebody doing research. I just like to read this stuff out. You guys can read it if you want. I give my input on it and we keep it going. But the good thing is that when you guys come on here versus Facebook is that you guys can interact with each other. You know that I'm real. I'm not hiding behind any screen or computer. I'm not a keyboard warrior. And then you guys can exchange information because I've seen the Facebook groups. And there's a lot of people that get on there and all they do is complain. Here, you have different perspectives. Not everybody here is to complain, but everybody gives information to each other. And that's kind of what this whole channel's about. Everything USPS. Your channel, basically. I just find out the information. So if this information was good for anybody, you know, please share it. Check out that casting call thing. I tried out for it, I think about 3-4 years ago. They didn't want the old man. Yeah, I think they saw my face. They was like, I know this guy. This guy's trouble. That's probably what it was. But I'm not going to cry that much about it. It's okay. I didn't want to be in a damn commercial anyway. Screw them. You know what? Turn this camera off. Turn it off, man. Get it.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.